caught you with one there, huh? It's okay.
Yeah.
It happens. This is boxing after all. It doesn't matter that you got knocked down. You can get him back in the next round. You did the right thing, though. You took your time and you got back up. Your father would be proud of you. That's what champions do, Andre. They get back up.
What is that?
Ammonia. That shit'll wake you right up.
What did he hit me with?
His head. He's a penitentiary, son. That rep ain't gonna do shit but count somebody out, which means you got to knock that cracker on his ass, yeah? And you got one round. Knock the fucker on his ass.
Knock the fuck on his ass.
Congratulations on your victory, boy. You look real good out there. We're really fucking impressed. Welcome to the real world, baby! Nighty night, bitch.
I don't want to die in prison.
Easy now, son. Don't try to talk. Just take it easy now. You're lucky they left you breathing.
I wasn't always this lucky.
This Cuban is no amateur. He could have turned pro years ago. He's been the amateur champ for 9 years. 9 years. Are you gonna let him make it 10? That's right. That's why we're here. To get the gold medal. Now go get him, kid.
start round number 1 of Andre Bishop against the sensational Cuban Joel Savone. You know, I heard a lot of experts ringside talking about the lack of experience. Wow, nice flush left hand. And banging away he goes. Oh. Goes down for the first time tonight. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party. Big shot he just scored with. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Shake it off.
Good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Solid left hand to the head. You know Andre Bishop's trainer is going to be really thrilled to see him do that there. He doesn't want to see his fighter get hit too much tonight. That was a nice block. That worked out real. Wow! And that's it. What a way to... So here there we go with round number one. Andre Bishop really attempting to climb a mountain that nobody's been able to scale so far here in the World Amateur Games over the course of nearly a decade. The fine Cuban Joel Savone, 9 straight years as the gold medalist in these World Amateur Games.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Andre Bishop. Look at that. Round number one, and he's already down.
Bishop's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Joel Savone's left now getting into the mix. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. To the head he goes with a left hand. And he ties up on the inside. Teddy with a power puncher against a high stamina fighter, a guy that can take you into the deeper rounds. How much is it a disadvantage where it sort of takes away what maybe he's best at?
Well, it's a disadvantage mentally because if his power doesn't work and the high endurance guy is still there, he may start to dissipate. He may start evaporating right in front of you.
Bishop's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination scoring. Good accuracy with that uppercut.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Andre Bishop.
10 seconds to go in this round.
Hey, let's go! You can't let this guy...
Bishop's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round. Joel Savone working well now against Andre Bishop. Bishop's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Bishop could really use a pit stop here. He needs to refuel.
Yeah, he needs to tie up a little bit.
Bishop's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Doubles up the jab. Joel Savone's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Now hugging. Side.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 air spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop.
On the mark with the combination by Andre Bishop.
Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
10 seconds of round number 2.
That's it. That's it. I need another round just like that, all right? You're doing good. Keep it up.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. There it is! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Focus!
What will happen now with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? He clinches when he gets to the inside. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Andre Bishop. And yet another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
What a challenge for Andre Bishop as round 1 is underway. Nobody over the course of the past 9 years has been able to conquer Joel. Oh, Bishop got battered right there. Bishop was absolutely battered right there. The one thing he's got to do is stay away from that. Oh, he is absolutely... Did you see that? And he goes down for the first time tonight. Bishop's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
That's a good job by Bishop offensively. Landing his combinations is a key to victory tonight. Joel Savone's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Andre Bishop has always had a knack for that. I love the way Andre will look for that uppercut and then deliver it. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of the song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Nice job snapping those jabs by Andre Bishop. And we come to the end of the round. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. I like that two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Well, and the 9-time titleist Savone is having his way with Bishop right now. The left hand coming into play by Andre Bishop. Wow, what an uppercut. shot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. A crushing two-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Good left hand by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop not looking as fresh as when this fight started. I think he's slowing a bit, Teddy.
But the bad news, that's not the worst news. The bad news is if we can see it, his opponent can see it, he can take advantage of it.
Bishop's combination punching working out well there. Oh, and there you go. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. So we start round number 1 of Andre Bishop against the sensational Cuban Joel Savone. You know, I heard a lot of experts ringside talking about the lack of experience for Bishop compared to Savone. Of course, Savone's a 9-time champion, and you have to wonder and ask yourself, will the nerves of Andre Bishop start to get to him? Will he be rattled against such a worthy opponent? He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. When a high stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. Savone's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Andre Bishop.
Watch that!
Savone's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Comes with the right. Oh! Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. Bishop able to get back on his feet, but will he be steady on those feet?
I think he will, and believe it or not, I think there may be an opportunity for him to catch his opponent coming in a little reckless.
That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Andre Bishop. I don't think it's a stretch to say that Andre Bishop actually has a strong lead against Joel Savone.
Come on!
Andre Bishop will need to do more of that. Bishop is very conscious of the fact that he does not want to get tagged hard. He blocked well there. Halfway through round number 2. A solid uppercut by Andre Bishop. Bishop's showing us that he is willing to stick with the game plan. But Teddy, that game plan saw him knocked down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him?
You know, in some ways I tell him good, because you have to go with what you have. You know, you can't completely change. That's not possible in the course of the fight. You are who you are. So it's not the game plan necessarily, Joe, or the style that's wrong. It's the execution of the game plan. That has to be done better.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
You know, there's a lot to like with Andre Bishop, but right now, I don't like the way he looks in terms of his conditioning.
It looks like he's slowing down a little bit. And you got to wonder if it's a little mental, too. He got a little discouraged that his opponent is still there.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Solid right by Andre Bishop. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Keep it up. Keep it up. That's it now. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break with these guys. Listen to me. You're not giving me enough.
That's what I'm talking about. You gotta fight this guy.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Goes up top with a right hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
Come on, get to your feet.
Let's see if Andre Bishop gets after his opponent in a weakened state right here. He doesn't look clear-headed. I think Andre's going to get right after him. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there.
Left and right.
Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Bishop's hitting the mark right now. How precise was he there with that three-punch combo? A little head hunting with the right.
Keep moving.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Andre Bishop. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
And that's the end of round 3.
You can't do this. I need another round. I need you to be busy this round, all right? Let's box smart.
You get the sense, and I think Andre Bishop knows it as well, that in this final round, the fight will be determined, Teddy.
What is inside of him? We're about to see.
Hooks to the head. How about that left hand? He scored well after being hit himself. Bishop's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing.
Double up your punch.
Nice block. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Bishop's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end lands him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Bishop's rising back up. That takes some guts. They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head.